And our members, our supporters. In fact, if you mention UDA, and you have found even the MPs who move around with the president, they don't talk about UDA. Even the president, they don't mention him on the ground. So we decided that we want to wait for the IBC to be constituted. Then we launch our party so that we pick up with the momentum. We'll have several by-elections. We have today, as of today, 139 MCAs who want to resign from UDA and go for by-elections. We have.
So you're going to force a by-election.
We are going to have
that's
a
simply
little.
what you're saying.
We are going to force a little general election after IBC is constituted, because our people do not want to live a lie. The mountain people, my brother Rogers, are honest people. They are people of integrity, and they don't know how to pretend. When they are through with something, they are through. And when they want to move on, they want to move on. So we have senators, we have members of parliament, we have MCAs who cannot pretend that they are in UDA.
And are they the
And they will repeat what Raila did in 1994. And I admire Raila Odinga because I remember 1994. He left Ford Kenya and went to NDP, and he resigned and he was re-elected. And since that time, his career has been very rosy. Even I'm encouraging my MCAs, MPs and senators, the ones who make that very brave decision, because that is very courageous. To leave a seat you have been elected, you resign and go back to the people. It's very courageous. But I want to assure them, the way I'm listening to our people, any leader who makes that decision will be elected without a doubt, with very serious majority. Number two, they will be heroes of our people. And their politics will be rosy for decades and decades to come. So that is one of the reasons why we have delayed. But I want to say our party is ready. Okay. And I want to correct, I have seen a lot of people trying to say that our party is for the region, for Mount Kenya. It isn't. It's a national party. By the way, I have a lot of people who are interested in joining our party. And the mountain will have a home in that party. But it's a national party for everybody. But that will be the home of the mountain. Just like ODM is a serious party, but is the home of the Nyanza people. Ford Kenya is a serious national party, but is also the home of people from Bungoma and Trans Nzoia. You know, Wiper is a national party, but is also the home of the people of Ukambani. Okay. That's the way politics move, because politics are local. And our interim national chairman is from Kajiado County. Our interim national organizing secretary is from Machakos. Our interim deputy party leader is from Kakamega. Our interim assistant national treasurer is from Kuria in Migori. Ours is a serious national party. I'm the party leader. Okay. It's a serious national party, yeah. But it's the home of the mountain, and that brings in serious numbers, which is good for the party. Because the mountain, you know, we have 6-7 million voters, so it's good for the party to have a base that is strong as part of the national movement. But we have very serious movement. We have very serious following in Kajiado, in Narok, in Samburu, okay, in Kakamega, in Kisii. We are a serious national party.
Then tell me this: have you thought of the implications on the taxpayer if you instigate a by-election? Isn't that a selfish move?
It's not selfish at all. We just have to be honest. We don't want to pretend to belong where we don't feel comfortable. President William Ruto has hatched a plot to finish us as a people, to destroy our leaders, to destroy our businesses. We cannot pretend. The other day, he chased away our chairman of committees in the Senate and replaced them with ODM people. How do we then pretend? How does the senator of Nyandarua, who was a chairman of a committee, has been removed and replaced somebody from ODM, pretend that he loves UDA?
So to hell with the taxpayers because of these leaders.
There are many other things that money is being spent, and probably it is not a priority. Okay. So we are saying we need to fix our politics. There is no way you are going to chase away people who got you elected on UDA party and expect them to remain there to support you. They will not. those people will move on and they'll go for a by-election and they'll be elected, they'll come back to parliament on another party that respects them. But you cannot mistreat people. You mistreat them, you treat them like rubbish, like toilet paper. They helped you be president, they helped you to form the government. Then you use that very government to punish them, to mistreat them, and then expect them to continue staying in UDA and pretending that they are very happy and that they love you and that they are comfortable.
Okay.
That is deceit.
Okay.
We don't want politics of deceit and command.
Interesting. Let's go to Wamunyoro. We might not be in Wamunyoro, but the essence seems to be here. Because needless to say, you've managed to quickly convert your Wamunyoro home into a new center of power, meeting dignitaries, defectors, and planning your next move. But as we witness heightened activity in your Wamunyoro home, you've mentioned up to 400 meetings. That's in 4 months, so each month 100 meetings thereabout. Your critics argue that you're slowly reintroducing the culture of kingmaker in Mount Kenya region, that you would go to the lengths of decampaigning Mount Kenya political leaders. And mind you, it's not based on how they've served the people in their constituencies, in their counties. It's simply based on their political affiliation.
Well, to start with, there is no crime in being a kingmaker. Politics is about kingmaking. If Rigathi Gachagua and the mountain will be the kingmaker in the next election, so be it. There's nothing wrong. And by the way, we'll be king or kingmaker, either way. And there's nothing wrong about that. That is politics, and it's the practicality of Kenyan politics. Number two, there's nothing about Wamunyoro. Wamunyoro is just my home. It's simply I've shifted the base from the official residence of the deputy president to Wamunyoro. I was removed from office, but my followers went with me. So I'm still a leader with a serious weight in the country. And that is why they troop to Wamunyoro. And nobody comes for money there. They bring food, they bring goats, they bring chicken, they bring bananas. They come to see their leader and consult with him.
Okay.
You know, William Ruto had cheated the MPs from Mount Kenya region that once I'm removed from office, in 2-3 weeks I'll be forgotten. I think he must be having a shock of his life because he didn't understand our people. He was not one of us. We elected him. At a certain point, he imagined he is the leader of the mountain. And I tried to talk to him. I thought, you are not the leader of the mountain. You are just a beneficiary of the mountain's people destined for betrayal. They just voted for you because they felt you had been betrayed. And because they hate betrayal, they voted for you and followed you. But you are not their leader. I'm their leader. And he couldn't take it. And he thought that he would get rid of me and life would just continue. But the entire mountain left with me and followed me to Wamunyoro. That's why you find the places of beehive of activities. The meetings you see in social media are the few that we report. There are many other meetings. You know ourselves, we are descendants of the Mau Mau struggle. We are very secretive people. We do meetings, many,